Good morning. So today we're going to be planting some things. I'm planting a 200 cell tray of artichoke seed, and then this one I have divided into several different groups. So I have the tags in here for rosemary, thyme, sage, bergamot, which is there's different things called bergamot. If you're in the essential oil world and you have bergamot oil, this one's probably different because that comes from a citrus tree. This is the monarda. This is the bee balm plant. So bergamot, bluebells, borage, stevia, Russian tarragon, and hyssop. And so I'm going to be planting 20 to 30 cells of each of those. Now, these will go into the propagation house here, and they'll be on the heating mat to come up. I will most likely plant a bunch of these later on also. Today I'm planting this on the 2nd of February 2022. So it's exciting to be able to get these in early, but this video won't come out for another week or so. But you're not late. Anytime, if you're planting these things, anytime in February is a fine time to plant this stuff. Even March. Some of these things you could plant in April, so it's okay. The one that I really want to get in super early is the artichokes. So anytime in February, it's a good time to get these artichokes in. So let's go ahead and grab the seeds. Let me just say something. I don't know if I've ever talked about these plastic containers, but they kind of seal shut a little bit. They're not airtight. They won't keep bugs out. And if it's submerged in water, water will get in. But out here in the greenhouse where things are dripping, it's nice to have these little trays. So this is just a weird little plastic tray that you'd get from somewhere like a Walmart. And so I'm excited to be able to get planting here today. I do like these trays though because they keep things dry. So as soon as I'm done with the seed packet, I can put it back in. I have a lot of seeds that are in paper, and so I don't want drips from up above in the greenhouse coming down and getting the seed packets wet. So here's the artichoke seed right here. And they're a pretty large seed. They're about the size of a corn or a pea seed. And so I'm just going to put one in each cell here. And so that's going to do half of this tray because this is a 200 cell tray. So I'm just going to put them in. I think I'm going to give them a little extra room to grow, so I'm going to put the seeds in every other cell here. And as the leaves begin to expand out, that will give them time or room to expand and grow. So I bought 100 seeds from Mountain Valley Seed, and this is the Imperial Star variety. I've grown those before and they've done well. So we're just going to get these guys in here. And it is seed planting season. If you have not ordered seeds yet, you better get that done because the world has gone crazy and people are ordering seeds that they don't even know how to grow because they're afraid the end of the world is here. All the COVID-19 upheaval has caused people to act differently than they have in the past, and seed companies are again this year in 2022 running short on seed. In 2020, the spring of 2020, many seed companies ran out of seed, and in 2021 they ran out of seed. I just messed this up. So I was planting this row, I forgot to skip a row. So something you can do with a large seed like this, you can pull them out and start over and do it right, or we could just leave them there and not worry too much about it. But I worried too much and got them out, so that's okay. So throughout the years, I have always ordered my seed in December, and then usually got most of my seeds in January. This year, this seed order was a little bit late. Okay, so I ordered 100 seeds here. So let's see what's going on. Artichoke. I thought there were supposed to be 100 seeds in this packet. And this is a 200 cell tray, and I just planted every other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times 10 is 100. So I just put in 100 seeds, and I still have a bunch of seeds. So they either sent me extra seed, or I ordered extra seed, but it looks like there's 200 seeds in here. So does anybody want artichoke seed? Alright, here we go. I'll probably just go ahead and plant these, but that has caught me off guard here. So I don't know what to do. I know I don't want to plant them very late in the year. I must have ordered a couple hundred seeds and didn't even know what I've done here. There's a rotten carrot in my soil. It's probably not good. I thought I sifted this soil, but a lot of junk in here. Guess I didn't do as good a job as I would have liked to. Okay, so that is finished. So when we get done with the seed planting, the first thing we do is we put the seed packet in there so it's safe from moisture, and then we flood this good with water, and we don't water it so much that the seeds float up. I don't want any seeds floating out of here, but we do water it a lot, and one seed floated up. So here's one, there's one. I'm doing what I said not to do because the seeds are coming to the surface. So there we go. We got those poked back down in. We get a little more dry soil. Cover those gently. And that seed tray is finished. So that's planted good. And I'm just going to pick it up. And it's wanting to fall apart on me. I better get a place ready to set it down. Okay, just for kicks, these are the herbs that we planted last month, and I used a magic marker on these tags, and I can hardly see them. They've gone away. But I have celery, oregano, thyme. I think that's creeping thyme. Can't tell. Can't read it, but it looks like it. And then I have 2 kinds of chamomile, German and Roman chamomile, and yarrow. And then it looks like some of my rosemaries are coming up, which is awesome. I didn't know if any had come up. That's why I ordered more seed that I'm going to plant today. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like there's 8 of the rosemaries that have germinated. They're very hard to grow, so I'm excited. So there's that. So I'll put that back in there, but I'm gonna put this tray on the ground, right on the mat, so it'll be warm. And then I'll take this one, and I'm gonna set it right on top of that tray of the artichoke seed we just planted. After 3 or 4 days, I'll start looking under that tray that's on top every day, and I'll look at it and make sure that everything's okay. So that's how we plant artichokes. It's the same as everything else. There's not a lot of variation in the way that I plant my plants. Most of my plants, I plant them pretty much the very same. You know, some things, sometimes I'll do things a slightly different, but pretty much I just plant everything pretty much the same. I find that seeds actually want to grow, and so if I get out of their way, they tend to grow really well. So I'm going to go ahead and plant this tray. But I'm just going to plant this tray and put it away, so this video is basically over. You've seen me plant trays before, so I'm just going to be quiet. I'll probably speed this up. So this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for being a member of our Patreon group and supporting me financially. It's wonderful, and hopefully you are getting way more than your money's worth out of this. I want you to be super happy, and I want you to have the very best garden you have ever had in your entire life. Okay, I completely told a lie because I'm going to talk again. I've covered the sage and the borage with dirt. Everything else I'm not covering with dirt. Some of these seeds like light to be able to germinate. I'm going to let that soak in. Prepare a place for it on the heating mat. Now that it's soaked in, I'll water it again. Keep the moisture in. Push the tags down all the way.